Tonight on NewsCenter, we went to Eagle Lake to help Evergreen clean up the litter. Then we made our way to ADUC to check out the Resume Blitz. Finally, NewsCenter got a look at the Blind Eye Side-Eye art exhibit. All this and more tonight on NewsCenter.
Good evening and welcome to the first episode of NewsCenter for the fall 2025 semester. I'm William Carden.
And I'm Mahala Patterson.
We want to remind our viewers that they can find all of our episodes on YouTube at MSU-TV_Moorhead. Here's what's making headlines for September 25th, 2025.
The Moorhead Night Market is back for the month of October. Every weekend from 8:30 to 11:30 p.m., the event will feature local food vendors, live music, haunted trails, and plenty of entertainment for all ages. It is a chance to celebrate the season while supporting the community. Organizers are also encouraging donations. Anyone who brings 2 canned food items will receive $2 off their ticket. If you have any questions concerning the night market, you can contact them via the nightmarketky@gmail.com.
Last Friday, MSU's Evergreen hosted an Eagle Lake community cleanup sponsored by the Fight for the Ocean. NewsCenter's Manny Jones was there.
This past Friday, MSU Evergreen hosted a cleanup event at Eagle Lake.
Hello, my name is Kennedy Little, and I am the founder of MSU Evergreen and also the past president. And I'm here because I love the ocean and I love the waterways, and I also want to fight for both of those amazing bodies of water and protect all of the marine life that reside within her. So at Eagle Lake, I have made it one of my priorities with Evergreen to make sure that we do hikes quite often because there's so much trash that unfortunately accumulates throughout Moorhead. I think that there's so many other things that we can also be doing to make sure that Moorhead is a beautiful place where we preserve its beauty. And so Eagle Lake is definitely one of those special places, so we try to do that pretty often. It's super important that we not only think about conserving and protecting the beauty of the water and also the land, but also the beauty and the life of the animals that reside within those waterways. So students can stay involved with environmental initiatives after our Cleanup for the Ocean and Waterways Day by going to msu.evergreen on our Instagram, and you will find a member application form in our bio. Anyone is able to join. I can't wait to build a stronger community, get students more involved with Evergreen, but also taking a deeper appreciation for the land around them.
Reporting here at NewsCenter, I'm Manny Jones.
If you want to continue to make the Moorhead community better, MSU Evergreen encourages all students to do their part by picking up any loose trash.
The 5th annual Run Moorhead 5K will be on Friday, October 24th at 6 p.m., starting at the Rowan County Arts Center. This isn't just a regular 5K, it's a race with a purpose. All proceeds benefit Shop with a Cop, a program where the local officers take children shopping for holiday gifts. The dress code is your brightest colors and your spooky Halloween gear. All participants will receive a race shirt, a finisher medal, and the chance to win some awards. There will also be music, food, and other fun festivities starting at the starting and finishing line. To learn more information about the 5K, contact Jenny Frazier at 606-784-7511.
Later in the broadcast, we will attend the Blind Eye Side-Eye art exhibit. But first, hold on to your hats and let's get a look at the current weather with our very own James Miller. James, how's the look out there?
Thanks, Will. The current conditions are 75 degrees and cloudy, with the humidity looking at about 62%. This means that it's going to be a little bit wet out there, but it's going to bring the temperature up, which is a good thing. That being said, we're looking at 6-mile-per-hour winds, which means you might want to wear a jacket like mine just to keep the wind from getting you a little bit chilly. Anyways, we will be looking at the extended forecast and more later in the program.
Game day isn't just for the players, it's for all of us. Whether it's on the field, court, or track, our teams need your energy, your voice, and your pride. So grab your gear, bring your squad, and let's make Jane Stadium and LST Johnson the loudest arenas in all of Kentucky. Be part of the action, be part of the tradition. Be proud, be loud, and go Eagles.
Go Eagles! Go Eagles! Go!
Interested in starting a student organization at MSU? Visit Moorhead State's Eagle Link website. Search Morehead State Eagle Link on Google and it will be among the top results. Click on Organizations in the hamburger menu to view existing groups, or you can click Start a Student Organization for a step-by-step guide on making your own organization. For more information or help, you can visit the Student Activities Office in ADUC or email them at studentactivities@moreheadstate.edu.
The Morehead State University bookstore through Barnes & Noble offers a variety of classwork essentials and required materials. Here, you can gear up with the latest MSU apparel for current students, parents, alumni, and more. Study hard with textbooks and course resources available for all majors. The bookstore is located on the first floor of ADUC, room 102. Come shop and save today at the University Bookstore.
Would you like to become a certified professional in the latest media software? In an increasingly competitive job market, having your Adobe certification shows your expertise with Adobe software. Being certified can lead to higher job prospects, increased earning potential, access to exclusive resources, and support from the Adobe community. Does this sound like the right path for you? The testing center is in Breckenridge Hall, room 330. For more information, contact Tony Glover.
Low energy? Well, now you don't have to. Eagle Nutrition, located at 423 Flemingsburg Road, is a newly opened store selling energy teas, protein shakes, refreshers, and protein coffees. The store is open from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on weekends. You can also place a pickup order by texting Eagle_Nutrition on Facebook. Their menu and more is on their Instagram at EagleNutrishow_. Can't wait to see you there.
Morehead State University's Rec and Wellness Center has released an updated fitness schedule for the fall 2025 semester. Students can take part in a variety of classes including Pilates, spin, step, and multitude of strength classes. All classes are beginner friendly and free to MSU students and Rec members. Classes are held in Studio 210 and 211 located on the second floor of the MSU Rec and Wellness Center. Schedules repeat weekly and participants can contact the Rec Center for daily updates at 606-783-2083. To find out more, visit the Rec Center's official Instagram at Morehead State Rec W.
The Center for Career and Development and Experiential Education had a resume blitz on the first floor of ADUC for all MSU students to come and receive help improving their resumes. NewsCenter reporter Xander Mack was there.
I was able to attend the Resume Blitz and get the inside scoop on how MSU students can improve their resume.
The Resume Blitz is an event that we host every semester. It's a 2-day event that allows students to come and bring their resumes. We have employers here that will review the resumes and give them feedback and advice to make their resume better.
What I'm hoping to improve on for my resume is she helped bullet point my points of like what I need to elaborate on more and like kind of just mold together to make it better. But overall, it's pretty good. But yeah, I followed the guidelines in the book and everything.
Okay. I think resumes are hard in general, and I think that there's a little bit of angst to them about, you know, I just have to get this just right and everything. I would just try to condense it on what you want to highlight the most. Like, what do you feel like was most effective that you accomplished at your time here at MSU? Any sorority, fraternity involvement, community groups, just how like you worked with a diverse population, or how was you able to have inclusion of what you were doing, like why you were a student, and any community volunteerism or anything like that.
Reporting for NewsCenter, I'm Xander.
To learn more about this event and others coming up, you can contact the Center for Career Development and Experiential Education at 606-783-2233.
We hope you're hungry, Eagles, because you can now use meal swipes at the Eagle Market. Every week from Sunday to Thursday, 10 p.m. to 12 a.m., you can grab one of the new combo meal options. You can get a grab-and-go sandwich or wrap, a small bag of chips, and a 20-ounce Pepsi, product or water or salad, and a Pepsi product or water. We are so excited for these new healthy and affordable options during our late night study sessions. For more information, go to @Moorhead Dining and head over to Eagle Market, located just under Kraft Tower, and get your munch on.
Coming up, we have details about Moorhead's latest football win.
Plus, we have information about the upcoming Harvest Festival.
And we have viewer-submitted photos coming up later in the program. We'll be right back with this week's weather forecast with James after this.
Evergreen is Moorhead State University's environmental club, with focuses on environmental justice, food security, animal protection, and sustainability. They do service projects to clean up around Eagle Lake and many more areas around Moorhead. They also give great advice about how to make your life more sustainable, with things like their annual clothing swap. Follow Evergreen on Instagram at msu.evergreen or scan this QR code.
Fuel your day the Eagle way with Eagle Market. Located on the first floor of Kraft Tower, we have everything you need to help you power through your busy campus life. From fresh snacks and drinks to frozen meals and essential school supplies, we've got you covered. Plus, we stock toiletries and medications to keep you ready for anything. Why leave campus when everything you need is just steps away? Visit Eagle Market today and discover your new favorite spot on campus.
Welcome to the extended forecast. As I said earlier, the current conditions are 75 degrees and cloudy with a 62% humidity. In terms of the winds, it's 6 miles per hour, so make sure to wear something nice and enjoy the heat while it's there. In terms of our temperature map, as we can see, going down to Paducah, generally speaking, it's around the 70s throughout the entirety of it, with our highs being around Louisville actually at 76, whereas Ashland's also coming in at 78 and Paducah's on the low end at 72. Tonight's forecast, as we can see, it is cloudy, 70 degrees, so a little bit cooler than the average day, with a low of 63. It's going to stay cloudy with a 30% chance of precipitation, so make sure to be prepared for rain if there is any. Sunset is going to be at 7:25 p.m., so nice and early. Make sure if you can see that. Tomorrow's forecast, likely rain, with a high of 76 and a low of 61. Sunrise will be at 6:44 a.m., so make sure to come out and see that. Now looking at our 7-day forecast. Starting on Thursday, as we can see, it's going to be cloudy, 75. But moving throughout the week, as you've noticed, it's going to be rain Friday and Saturday with around 60-degree weather. You have two sweet spots. Sunday and Monday, you're looking at 80-degree weather with really, really nice sun. So make sure to keep that and just keep the sun. But later in the week, as you can see, it's cloudy and it might thunderstorm, so keep that in mind. Looking at our main map, we can see, generally speaking, Sacramento's at 86, Seattle's at 62. Coming in on the right side, Great Falls at 79, and Salt Lake is at 87, with Phoenix at a whopping 103. So that's going to be pretty hot in Phoenix. Albuquerque's looking at 82, Austin at 88, with Kansas at 80, and Minneapolis at 80 as well, actually. Coming in at Chicago, we've got 70 degrees in Chicago, with Nashville at 75 and Jackson at 84. Tallahassee's coming at 86, Washington's at 81, and Boston's at 71. So generally speaking, the entirety of the area is going to be around the 70s to 80s. So actually really good weather aside from the rain coming in. That being said, today in Moorhead history, September 20th, 2005, the high was 91. It was sunny with a low of 63. Despite the temperature drop, the day was actually incredibly nice with a dew point at 60.3. That's all for the weather. When we come back, we'll kick it over to Addison Baber with your MSU Sports.
Looking for an adventure without ever leaving town? Welcome to the Moorhead Public Library, where the possibilities are endless. Whether you're searching for your next great read, or you're just looking for a place to relax and explore, we've got something for everyone. Got little ones? We've got a whole world of books, story times, and hands-on activities that will spark their imagination and have them coming back for more. For students, professionals, and other curious minds, we offer access to tons of online resources, free Wi-Fi, and quiet spaces you need to help you work and succeed. And it's not just about books. Join one of our fun community events like movie nights, workshops, or trivia contests. You never know what new skill or fun fact you might pick up. At the Moorhead Public Library, we're more than just books. We're a community, we're a hub for creativity, and we're a place to connect, learn, and grow. So what are you waiting for? Your next adventure is just around the corner. Visit the Moorhead Public Library today. We can't wait to see you. Attention Moorhead State Eagles, the court is calling. It's not just a game, it's a show, and our Eagles are putting on a slam dunk performance night after night. High-flying dunks, clutch threes, and that unbeatable home court energy, but they can't do it without you. Pack LST Johnson Arena, bring the noise. We're the gold and blue with pride. This is our house. This is Eagle basketball.
Hello there, human friends. My name's Terry. I live out here on the edge of the Moorhead Turtle Walk. Now, I know most folks don't stroll this far. You're all up there admiring the creek or taking selfies with my cousins near the trail signs. That's okay, I get it. But I just wanted to say, if you happen to drive past, maybe glance my way. And a wave? Well, it makes my whole shell shine.
Hi, I'm Addison Baver here with your NewsCenter sports updates for the week. This past Saturday, our Eagles faced off against the Kentucky Christian Knights on the gridiron. The Eagles kept it locked down in the first quarter, keeping the Knights off the scoreboard while putting up 10 points of their own. Although Kentucky Christian managed to score 2 touchdowns, Moorhead went to the locker room with a 31-14 lead. The Eagles kept the momentum going into the third quarter with 14 more points to Kentucky Christian's 7. The defense let their guards down a bit in the fourth quarter, but not enough to lose the battle, as the Eagles came away with an outstanding 45-28 win. Moorhead was led on offense by your quarterback, Carter Craven, who threw 311 passing yards with 4 touchdowns, and wide receiver Ryan Upp, who caught 2 of those 4 touchdowns. Moorhead will be back at home October 4th to face off against the Dayton Flyers with a 1 p.m. kickoff at James Stadium. Smash 'em, Eagles! On October 20th, the MSU volleyball team traveled to Cintas Center in Cincinnati to go up against the Xavier Musketeers. During the first set, the Eagles led from the jump with a 3-0 run. The teams traded blows as Xavier went on their own 3-0 run. Unfortunately, the Musketeers took the first set after going on a 6-point run to win the first set of 25-22. In the second set, Xavier refused to let up on Moorhead and prevailed 25-16. In the third set, Moorhead started with a strong 3-point lead run in the opening stages, but Xavier responded with 4 quick points of their own to take the lead. Both teams traded points until Moorhead came through at the end with a 29-27 third set win. Unfortunately, despite the fourth set remaining close throughout, the Eagles let the Musketeers go on a 6-0 run as Xavier won the fourth set 25-19. Closing out the match 3-1 victory. In better news, Emmy Hargan tied her season high with 22 kills, while Sarah Heath finished the game with a new career high of 12 kills from 39 attacks while adding on 2 block assists. MSU volleyball is set to be back in action at Johnson Arena against the Southern Indiana Eagles on both September 26th, which is Student Athlete Night, and September 27th, which is in support of the Special Olympics. May the best Eagles win. Moorhead State volleyball continues to make headlines with yet another player of the week. Outside hitter Emmy Hargan has been named the OVC Offensive Player of the Week for the second time this semester. Hargan has led the Eagles with an outstanding performance, showcasing her skills and helping her team secure multiple wins. Earlier this season, Hargan was also welcomed to the 1,000 Club, where she became the 22nd player in Moorhead State volleyball history to achieve 1,000 kills. Congratulations, Emmy Hargan. To keep up with more awards and recognitions this season, follow Moorhead State Athletics on Instagram at MSU Eagles. That's all I have for you today. To keep up with MSU sports, games, scores, and more, visit the Moorhead State Athletics page, but don't go anywhere as we'll be heading back to the news desk after this.
Looking for fun ways to stay active? Check out the Recreation and Wellness Center. We've got 3 basketball courts, 2 racquetball courts, and a swimming pool. Need a workout that pushes you? Join our group fitness classes and get moving. Or take it outdoors with our equipment rentals. With multiple fitness areas, we've got everything you need to crush your goals. It's your time to move, relax, and recharge, all in one place, here at the Recreation and Wellness Center.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension which can only be seen between the yellow lines. Its boundaries are that of the asphalt and the imagination. You think it's fine to park here for just a moment. You are wrong. There's a ticket up ahead. Your next stop, the no parking zone.
Are you interested in being a part of television news? At NewsCenter, you will learn what it takes to work with a team and bring a live news broadcast to life. You will be able to work with various broadcasting technologies and oversee certain parts of the operation. Whether you're interested in audio, graphics, directing, or anchoring, there's something suited for just about anyone. For questions about signups, auditioning, or volunteering, contact Matthew Kissenmacher at mkissenmacher@moreheadstate.edu.
The Morehead Harvest Festival is back October 24th through the 26th in downtown Morehead. Festival hours are Friday from noon to 7 p.m., Saturday 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Sunday from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. This 3-day celebration brings together food, music, and family activities for all ages. Visitors can enjoy a pumpkin carving contest, hay rides, and more than 100 vendors, and plenty of fall fun for the whole family. For more information, check out their website at moreheadharvestfestival.com.
The Morehead State Dance Team is holding a game day dance clinic on October 4th at 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. for kids ages pre-K through high school. All children signed up must be potty trained and registered by September 28th. It is $40 to sign up and it takes place at the Johnson Arena. Following the dance clinic, there will be a football game performance at 1 p.m. For more information, contact at MSU Eagles Dance on Instagram. If you know anyone with kids, then send them over for a great experience.
The Julie Byrne art exhibit recently opened on the Claypool Young Art Building. Students had the chance to view her latest work, showcasing unique techniques and creative expressions. NewsCenter reporter Kennedy Pelfrey was there.
I got the opportunity to visit the Julie Byrne art exhibit, Blind Eye Side Eye, in our very own Claypool Young Art Building. Today, I spoke with Mike Bowen about what this exhibit is.
This exhibit of ceramic works, ceramic sculptures by artist Julie Byrne is her representation of many different insecurities, I believe, and things that bother her in politics and in the world and things. She uses a variety of animal characters and humans to represent different parts of how she feels about it and her perspective on things that are going on in the world, have gone in the world, but tries to also add a little bit of humor and a little bit of comedy to it, to many of the pieces, while also making them kind of bridge the gap between acceptable and also a little profane maybe, or a little edgy, and make the viewer a little uncomfortable.
For more information on this exhibit, visit Blind Eye Side Eye, work by Julie Byrne, on our Morehead State website. Reporting for NewsCenter, this is Kennedy Pelfrey.
The Golden Yang art exhibit for this semester just dropped, and you don't want to miss them. On October 22nd, MSU student Josiah Kilburn is hosting a reception from 5 to 7 for his Mermec on Portraiture. On October 31st, there is an annual Rocky Horror Picture Show screening and costume contest. And lastly, there will be a faculty show starting November 3rd and the faculty forum for the exhibit on November 12th. For more information, you can visit at Golden Yang Gallery MSU on Instagram.
If you are looking for professional clothes for an interview or presentation, the MSU Suit Bank, located in the Center for Career Development and Experimental Education, has business casual clothes for all MSU students. The Suit Bank can be accessed during normal business hours from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on weekdays, and drop-ins are always welcome. They will help you pick out the appropriate attire for an interview or a presentation. They have pants and shirts, dress slacks, shirt blouses, ties, and shoes. If you are looking to give away new or used clothes, the bank is always accepting donations. To learn more about the Suit Bank, contact them at 606-783-2233.
Welcome to Viewer Submitted Photos. I'm your host, James Miller, and let's begin. To start, a reminder, if you ever want to submit your own photos, please do at the Instagram at MSUTV_Moorhead. Now let's get on with the first photo. To start, we can see this incredible photo, wow, of the, it looks like downtown actually. As you can see, autumn has coming, and with autumn, the trees themselves are incredibly colorful. This is just a gorgeous photo in general with the lights on this sign over here to just the colors of the forest. This is just incredible photo. Moving on, we have more of our campus. Back over there on the right, we can see Manon Tower actually, and right next to it we have Manon Hall. Some of our residencies, very nice buildings, and I do like how the street kind of carves forward here. It creates a nice path field for our eyes. Moving on, we have Baird Music Hall. I really like the bird's eye view of this building. In general, it is a really nice photo, and I do like how all the bushes and trees align perfectly on the sides to create some nice symmetry. Moving on to the next photo, we can see this is another image of fall. Generally speaking, fall is taking the campus in a giant hold right now. All the trees are losing all of their leaves, and it creates beautiful scenery. So we can see in this image there's actually a very nice overlay of all of the leaves going on, falling down, which the trees are dying, but in a beautiful way. It's just a gorgeous photo to look at all the scenery. Now on the opposite end of the spectrum, we can see some very lively trees in this photo, and they are truly beautiful. I love how this captures the nature aesthetic of the campus, because the campus is right in the middle of Daniel Boone National Forest, which really helps, and it makes the campus beautiful in general. So whether autumn or in the middle of the summer, the campus is always looking amazing. For our next photo, we can see another of the fall weather has kind of taken over. All the trees are losing their leaves, and it creates this nice aesthetic for the plain going along. You see a lot of our buildings in the back, and just in general, I mean, it's a beautiful photo. You have a nice wide view of the campus, and in general, it looks amazing. These photos have so far been incredible. Just remember that if you want to submit any of your own photos, please do it at the Instagram at MSUTV_Moorhead. Please submit them. And that's all for me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.
Moorhead State University offers a free shuttle bus during the day for students attending classes on campus. During the semester, Monday through Friday, the bus makes its first stop at Baird Music Hall, next to the Bell Tower. Then, the bus makes its way to Ada. Lastly, the bus stops at the Share Building on 2nd Street. The MSU shuttle bus operates from 7:30 a.m. to 5:15 p.m. To learn more about shuttle services, head to moorheadstate.edu/transportation services.
Start your mornings with more than just a coffee buzz. At MSU Run Club, we hit the pavement, build community, and push each other to be our best on and off the track. Whether you're a marathoner or just looking to move more, there's a spot for you. Run Club is more than fitness. It's friendship, it's growth, it's what it means to fly like an eagle. Lace up, show up, and run with us, because every eagle has a starting line.
That's all the news we have for you tonight. We want to wish a special happy birthday to NewsCenter's own Matt Johnson, and heads up, we won't be here next week because of fall break.
Have a great fall break, Eagles, and thanks for watching.